Hi, everybody. It's time for the Life Recovery Devotional 30 meditations from Scripture on each step in recovery. Today we are on step 1, day 25. And for those of you that don't know, step 1 is we admitted we were powerless over our dependencies and that our lives had become unmanageable. I'm not just talking about drugs or alcohol. I'm talking about gambling, overeating, holding on to resentment, unable to process grief. There's so many things that these steps can help someone with. So today's title is Magical Thinking. It's taken from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verses 10 through 12. This is one of the rules that governs a dysfunctional family. Always blame someone or something whenever things get out of control. We might say, if only I weren't poor, I could handle life. We might dream of how all our problems would be resolved if we were rich. But by blaming our lack of wealth, we failed to take responsibility for coping with life. Solomon was one of the richest men who ever lived. He had this to say on the subject: those who love money will never have enough. How meaningless to think that wealth brings true happiness. The more you have, the more people come to help you spend it. So what good is wealth, except perhaps to watch it slip through your fingers? People who work hard sleep well, whether they eat little or much. But the rich seldom get a good night's sleep. Ecclesiastes 5, verses 10 through 12. Solomon, along with many affluent people of our day, is living proof that riches don't solve our problems or guarantee happiness. Wealthy people are just as powerless over their lives and addictions as poor people. Accepting this reality can help us to face the fact that it is not anything external that keeps us from recovery. We don't need to wait until we have more money to begin coping with our lives and our compulsive behaviors. The sooner we stop all the blaming and begin to acknowledge the true powerlessness of the human condition, the sooner we'll recover. No matter how much or how little we have, it will never be enough. Wow, money is the root of all evil. And I used to think that my life would get better if I had more money. It would have made it more comfortable, sure, but it wasn't going to solve all those issues I was carrying around with me. You see, I carried trauma around with me in a suitcase everywhere I went. Oh, I kept it locked and closed so people couldn't see the contents. But I didn't know how to cope with life. I was lost, I was broken, and I had a hole in my soul. But then I found God. I found God in the way that He's meant to be found. You see, I was taught that God is a punishing God, that He's vengeful, and that I would never be good enough for Him. Those are lies. God is waiting for you. He wants you to come to Him just as you are. Don't wait till things get better. They're not gonna get better. He's waiting on you to come to help. People have this saying, they say, God doesn't give you more than you can handle. That's a lie. God does give you more than you can handle because He wants you to come to Him. He loves you. He's waiting for you. So thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you tomorrow. Let's have a God day.